reading of the Black Light. See, the man who won't treat you right won't teach you right. This book should be in every classroom. The Wonderful Ethiopians of the Ancient Kushite Empire by Drusilla Dunjee Houston. Book published in 1927. This book is a reference book to everything that Honorable Elijah Muhammad was teaching. You see those buildings in the back, the pyramid. These black people had advanced science, organic technology with no toxic waste or effects to it. We couldn't have been fighting all that time, warring like we doing now. This warlike atmosphere is that of the Caucasian. He want to go to war right now with several countries because he want the resources, or he want to impose his will on them some kind of way. He already got us killing up each other, so we ain't no threat to him as far as overtaking him. They think that they tell the people that ain't no country gonna come into the United States and try to impose their will on the United States because the United States got guns. The gangs got guns. But you get the average everyday black man and black woman, they don't have guns. They are defenseless. They are defenseless against the police. They're defenseless against the army and gangs. The Caucasian, as long as he's registered, he can get a gun. But the black man, you know, even if the Caucasian is not registered, he could pack a gun in certain states. Certain states it's legal to carry guns. But they don't want the black man to carry a gun. So our own people could come in on you, kill you, rob you, molest you, but they ain't gonna mess with the oppressor and the enemy. They scared of him. The only thing gangs got going for them is guns, and it's a lot of them. And the people are scared. The elders are scared to check the youngsters. They say, oh, the police gonna take care of them. Yeah, but by that time you might be dead.
One of LA's smallest gangs, they have survived through brutality and clever alliances with larger gangs.
Yeah, of course. That's how we get out. Next on Murder Squad, boy. You need to check this meat, man. It's burning. Yeah.
This man's name is Pooh. Acacia's 30-year-old leader. The hood he runs lies just 10 blocks from Compton's Saya School.
Like the heart of the hood right here. It's where we hang at, get shot at, get arrested at. Shoot where we hang at, get shot at, get arrested at. shoot people, whatever. Everything happened right here.
In places like Compton, poverty is extreme. Jobs are scarce. And one of every 3 black and Latino men.
So a lot of blacks go to the army to avoid that type of life. But then they go on to kill others that haven't done anything to them. They just have to follow orders. And they get paid, go to school, come back. Some of them be successful, but the most of them don't. So that's technology playing on the black man's mind. So we can self-destruct, hate each other, and see what he's counting. He's counting that money. On that money is the face of the Caucasian. His face ain't on there. His hands is on it. But subliminally, by him looking at that dead president on that money, he know that money could get him what he needs or what he wants. And the image of that white man is being supplanted or planted in his subconscious to think that the white man is God. And the white man is the biggest crook, the biggest devil on the planet. That done the most wrong, especially over here in North America, the wilderness of North America. And you got an underground economy and an above board economy where he does wrong legitimate, he rakes in money legitimately and illegitimately. And he makes money off of these young black men through the court system. These young black men, they think they right, because they think they living in poverty. You're not living in poverty, man. You're just not united. And it's not just in LA, it's all over the United States, it's all over in the UK, all over in Africa. We beating up on each other, and we not beating up on the one that's sucking our blood. So these are really war crimes. We really are prisoners of war. Because if we get out of line, we going to the jail. And that's how they roll. See what I'm saying? So there's no one to straighten out communities. They scared to straighten out these communities. It may mean the end of them. If you go into one of these war zones and try to talk to these young brothers and sisters, they're not going because some of them getting paid big bucks. They get stacks every day. And you go in there and try to tell them to unite, be pro-black. They say, no, forget being pro-black. We pro-money. I mean, I thought like that at one time. And then I came to my senses. Because all the cats that I grew up with, and I'm 72 years old, all the guys I grew up with either OD'd off of some kind of drug, or they drank themselves, got cirrhosis of the liver, or they went to jail, or they got killed, they got murdered. You know? Psychological warfare, man, on you. And they don't teach you nothing in school. You know. So when Elijah Muhammad came with his program, and it did some good while he was living, but some of the brothers, you know, they didn't internalize his teachings. You got to internalize these teachings. In other words, you got to compare what he say to what's going on around you, and then put it through the test, and you'll see, like, this is what I did. But my uncle, he used to search me out no matter where I was at, and constantly teach me the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And then the more I start hanging in the streets and learning, I see that, you know, you're not going to get nowhere, man. You're not going to be the President of the United States. You don't control no armies. You might control your little crew. But then again, the CIA and the government, FBI could come in. They can end your crew by planting an agent or giving a snitch money to bring your crew down anytime they get ready. But they making money off you because you selling their product. You know, that's their territory. That ain't your territory. So when we get this when we demand for our reparation, we want our land back, because all this was original man's land. So you know, instead of getting upset with me, young brothers, especially y'all those who was in the gang, don't get upset with me. Study your history and see what they really got you, man. That money, they weaponized the money to attract you into a trap so you could slaughter each other. This is Black Light.